So, if you're watching this, you or someone you care about is probably dealing with diabetic neuropathy, and you're asking that one big question. Can things actually get better? Can that feeling in your feet come back? Well, we're going to get into the real truth about recovery, and I think you're going to be surprised by just how much hope there really is. Here's the game plan for today. We're going to start by talking about what reversal really means. It might not be what you think. Then we'll look at how your nerves can actually heal themselves, why food and sugar are so critical, and how to gently wake those nerves back up. We've also got some incredible stories from real people, and we'll finish up with a simple action plan you can literally start today. Sound good? Let's dive in. All right, first things first, we have to talk about that word reversal, because in our minds, that can sound like a huge, impossible goal. But what if we redefine it? Let's be honest and let's be hopeful about what's truly possible. So, here it is, the big question. Can this numbness, this tingling, this pain, can it actually be reversed? You know, the answer isn't a simple yes or no, and that's actually the best news you could hear, because it means there are so many different ways to get a win. I absolutely love this analogy. It just makes so much sense. Think of your nerves like a country road that's seen better days. We might not be able to pave a brand new superhighway, right? But we can for sure fill in the potholes and sweep away all the rocks to make that road much, much smoother and safer to drive on. That's what we're aiming for, a smoother journey with less pain and more feeling. So this reversal can actually mean three amazing things. For just about everyone, it means stopping the damage in its tracks so it doesn't get any worse. That's a huge victory. For most people, it means your symptoms start to feel a lot better. And hey, for some folks who catch this thing early, it can even mean undoing some of that damage. All three of those are wins. Okay, so you might be wondering, how is this even possible? Well, let's talk about how your body works. Don't worry, we'll keep it super simple. The truth is, your body is an incredible healing machine. It wants to fix itself. Here's another great way to think about it. Imagine a houseplant that you forgot to water. It's all wilted and sad looking, right? That's kind of what high blood sugar does to your nerves. But what happens when you give that plant some water and sunlight? It perks right back up. Your nerves can do the same thing when you give them what they need. It's like your body has this built-in repair kit. Your nerves can actually start to sprout tiny new branches to find a new path. The harmful swelling that's choking them can go down, letting messages get through again. And get this, your healthy nerves can even start to help out their damaged neighbors. Your body is literally trying to rewire itself around the problem. Okay. This next part is everything. It is the absolute foundation for your recovery journey. We're talking about food and blood sugar, because I'll be honest, nothing else we talk about today will matter much if we don't get this part right. This is where it all starts. Here is the first number you really need to focus on, your A1C. That's the blood test that gives you an average of your blood sugar. For most people, the magic number is getting that A1C under 7%. Think of that as flipping a switch. It tells your nerves, okay, the danger is over, it's safe to start healing now. And check this out. This is where you have so much power. It's not all or nothing. For every single point you drop that A1C number, you slash the risk of your neuropathy getting worse by about 30%. That is a massive return on your effort. So how do we get that number down? Well, a huge part of it happens on your dinner plate. It's pretty simple when you look at it this way. On one side, you've got your nerve healers, colorful veggies, fish like salmon, nuts, beans. And on the other side, the nerve harmers, soda, candy, white bread, processed junk. The choice becomes pretty clear, doesn't it? Okay, so we've handled the fuel for your body. Now, let's talk about getting things moving. Because exercise isn't just good for your heart. It's one of the best ways to wake up those sleepy nerves and bring your feet back to life. And the key word here is gentle. I'm not telling you to go run a marathon. Heck no. We're talking about a short walk every day. If that hurts, maybe some exercises in a pool. You can even just pump your ankles up and down while you're watching your favorite TV show. It all helps get that blood flowing where it needs to go. Now, on top of diet and gentle movement, there's also some really cool technology that can give your nerves an active boost. One of these therapies is called neuromuscular electrical stimulation, or just NMES for short. So how on earth does it work? Well, think of it like a personal trainer for your nerves. It sends these gentle little electrical pulses that basically tell your sleeping nerves, hey, wake up, time to get back to work. This gets more blood flowing to your feet, it can help turn down the volume on pain signals, and it can even encourage those nerves to grow. It's a really active way to help the healing process along. The science is one thing, but hearing from real people, people just like you, who have actually found relief, that's where the real hope comes from. So let's talk about some of their stories. Take James. He's 62. He had 5 years of that awful burning pain. He finally got serious about his health, and after 6 months of hard work, he could feel his grandkids' hands on his feet again. I mean, come on, that's not just a number on a chart. That is life-changing. And then there's Maria. Her story shows you what can happen if you act fast. The moment she started feeling that first little bit of tingling, she got right on top of her diet and her blood sugar. The result? 2 years down the road, she has 0 symptoms. None. And if you're sitting there thinking it's too late for me, I've had this for years, well, listen to Robert's story. He's 70, had severe neuropathy for a decade. Did he get 100% feeling back? No, but he cut his pain down by more than half. He's back in his garden, he's walking his dog again. That is a huge, huge win. So we've heard the science, we've heard the stories, and you might be feeling inspired, but maybe also a little bit overwhelmed. Like, where do I even begin? So let's break it all down into a super simple, step-by-step action plan you can start right now. Here are your 6 steps. Number 1, the big one, control that blood sugar. Number 2, start loading your plate with those nerve-healing foods we talked about. 3, just move your body gently every single day. 4, this one's important. Check your feet every day to make sure they're safe. 5, ask your doctor about therapies like NMES to give you an extra boost. And last, number 6, track your small wins. When you notice a little less tingling one morning, celebrate that. It all matters. The bottom line is this: recovery is possible. Improvement is absolutely possible. Don't ever let anyone tell you to just learn to live with it. Your feet, your life, they are worth fighting for. So take another look at that list. What's your first step? What's the one small thing you can do today to get started? Your whole journey begins with that one simple step.
Before you go, I need to share something important with you. Listen, I know you're exhausted, not just from the pain, but from the searching, the hoping, the disappointment. You just want your life back. We get that because we hear it every day from people just like you. Look, I know many of you are here because you're dealing with pain that just won't go away. And if you're one of the millions struggling with neuropathy, you know exactly what I mean. The burning that keeps you up at night, the tingling that makes every step uncertain, the frustration of trying cream after cream, pill after pill with nothing really working. And here's what most people don't understand. Neuropathy happens when the nerves in your feet get damaged. They can't send the right signals to your brain anymore. Those pain signals you're feeling, they're basically your nerves crying for help. The good news is simple. With the right stimulation, those nerves can actually start working right again. We've helped over 50,000 people get their nerves working again using this exact method. And that's why we created NeuroGo. Not just another device, but a complete support system with our Facebook community, diet program, exercise guides, free books, and real people who answer your questions. When other treatments have let you down, NeuroGo delivers the solution you've been searching for. So you can stop managing pain and start living again. You don't have to accept this pain as your new normal. Get 40% off yours today with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Click the link below. You have nothing to lose but the pain.